It's the Deep Slant 101 presented by Xfinity. Joining me today, running backs coach Danny Barrett. Danny, off-season programs in the books. How do you think your guys did? What were your goals throughout these last few weeks? And where do you think the group stands as a whole right now?
Well, I thought it was a great offseason for us. We had some great additions to the room coming in with Marlon and Barrett and the addition of the young buck, Damian Pierce. So coming into this offseason, we wanted to try to get that continuity and camaraderie, from the group, and I think we developed that. They get along well. Uh, they encourage one another. They compete with one another, trying to make them better each and every day. And we came out of it healthy, and which is a blessing, in which we always look forward to going into the summer break, that we left healthy, so let's come back fresh, ready to go.
You mentioned Marlon Mack, big signing for your group this offseason. He's got some experience in the league. He's played at a high level, dealt with some injuries. How do you feel like he's sort of come in and transitioned with the group that you have?
He's come in and done a good job. I thought coming in initially, being the veteran that he is, he came in and kind of got a feel for everybody. They got a feel for him, and since that first week, everything has been smooth sailing for him. And I think he's gotten his confidence back to the level in which he was playing at prior to his injury. You can see the burst and the speed that shows up, which he showed prior to the injury. So we're looking forward to him coming back in the fall and then making that room better.
All right, Damian Pierce. I had a chance to interview him after the draft. I mean, he's got a personality. So what about for these rookies? What's the biggest goal for them going through the offseason program, and what's that learning curve like as you prepare them for camp?
I think you've already mentioned as far as the learning curve. They have to come in and learn a whole new, really a way of life. How to take care of their bodies, how to learn from different type of instruments, whether it be film, whether it be walkthroughs, and a lot of it's on their own. And he's done a good job coming in and really just trying to learn, what we want him to do on a daily basis. And now over the break, it's going to be vitally important for him, to continue on that curve and come back feeling even more confident with the things that he's already shown that he can do.
It seems like this time of year is a lot about learning and teaching, and Pep Hamilton obviously was with the team last year, but as offensive coordinator, how much does it change what you have to do with the new OC and Pep?
Well, it's really just being on the same page and really, just being in continuity with one another. He wants to come in and do things a certain way. He's a very detailed coach, which is what we talk about all the time, and making sure the guys know the why and what we're doing. And he's done a great job this offseason, not only with the coaching staff, but in front of the players as well. I think, leaving here, we all feel confident in the things that we'll be able to do. And now we're going to look forward to a little bit of a break and come back and let's compete and see what happens in the South Division.
All right, let's talk about training camp because pads come on for your group. What excites you most about your running backs group as you guys head into camp?
Well, again, it's with the pads. We've had a chance to come out and really run with our shorts on and really feel good about things. And now you start putting the pads on. Now a little bit more contact. Can we really sustain what we've already accomplished, through contact, hanging on to the football and being able to get those tough yardage. So that's what's going to be the key for us coming back. It's going to be a mindset. I've always believed that you have the right mindset each and every day, and I think this room that we have has that.
I didn't even ask you about the fullbacks. Lovie Smith says he really wants a fullback this year. How do you feel about that? Because it seems like fullbacks sort of come and go depending on the coaching scheme and the coaching staff, but you got a couple in your group right now. What do you think about the role of the fullback and how that's going to help the run game?
Well, again, you're right as far as fullback coming into the fold. This is my first year in 7 years having to coach fullbacks, at this level. And it's good, the guys that we have, Paul and then Andy and Troy has moved over as well. They're doing a good job. They're competing, helping one another. There's not a whole lot of reps, but so they have to really make them count. And so everything, they really have to be technician. And again, it's going to be a big training camp for those guys once the contact starts. Being able to stay healthy, they've been able to run their feet through contact, and looking forward to that competition, how it pans out.
All right, so a little bit of a break before camp. What's your advice to the guys? I know that you want them to disconnect a little bit from football but still stay in shape. What are your parting words to your guys before they leave?
Enjoy your time with your family and your loved ones now. Take a little bit of a break, but don't lose what you gain. Make sure you come back ready to go from day one. Again, it's all going to be about a mindset. We come back, it's going to be strictly business, and that's what I tell them, strictly business. So we have an opportunity to get back on top of the South, where we belong and where we want to be.
All right, Danny, appreciate it. Thank you so much for the time, and enjoy your break as well.
I will. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, and go Texans! Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for new content.